This short video will talk you through how to operate the FlexxiCore Passive Exerciser, as well as giving a few tips on how to get the best out of your first few sessions. The FlexxiCore is a high-end product which gives you plenty of options, so it's worth spending some time to see what the controls do and discover your favourite settings. The FlexxiCore is easy to carry and set up on any firm level surface. A comfortable rug or yoga mat on the floor is ideal, but it's also possible to be creative in finding alternatives. The key is to use as firm a surface as possible and to be as comfortable as you can. You can use a pillow or cushion for your head if you like. Another good option is a mouse mat like the one you see here. Now let's take a look at the controls. Turn on the power to the FlexxiCore using the black switch on the casing of the machine. This switch has a soft cover to protect against spillage of liquids. Next, use the middle button on the handset to turn on the screen. It lights up and shows a 0. Then press the same button again, which starts the machine's motion, and the screen showing the starting speed of 80 RPM. You are now in manual mode, and by turning the dial clockwise, you can control the speed precisely with the dial in increments of 1. The speed is also visible on the screen. You can dial up the speed gradually to find a speed that feels good to you, from very gentle to medium to moderately fast to vigorous, and up to the top speed of 160 RPM. Once you get familiar with the settings that work for you, you may want to increase the speed rapidly. The dial allows you to do this by turning it very quickly. As well as manual mode, there are 3 preset 15-minute programs which are called Auto 1, Auto 2 and Auto 3. First, press the Auto button for Auto 1. You can then toggle through to Auto 2, 3 and back to Auto 1 depending on which program you want to use. The user guide shows the progression of speed changes with each program. Auto 1 is the standard program, Auto 2 is more vigorous, Auto 3 is very relaxing and is called the sleep mode. If you want to switch to manual whilst in one of the auto modes, simply press the middle of the dial and it will keep the same speed, but you can now control the speed with the dial. You are now in manual mode. You can check the time left on your session at any time, and by using the timer button you can set your session duration to 5, 10 or 15 minutes. The FlexxiCore will stop at the end of your session, but you can also stop at any time by using the on-off button. We strongly recommend that you check the printed user guide for advice on how to use the FlexxiCore during your first few weeks of use. First, place your feet each side of and slightly beyond the leg cradle. Then bring your legs up onto the cradle, checking your body is still aligned as you lie back and that your ankles are beyond the leg cradle. You want the lower leg to be well supported just above the ankles. Most people feel comfortable with their knees unsupported, but we always recommend using a bolster to provide support for the knees, particularly for those with any tendency for hyperextension of the knees. Check for the best position under your thighs to give adequate support without obstructing the swinging movement of the legs. Remember to carefully place your legs on the cradle so that your ankle joints are just beyond the cradle. This also helps to support your knees against any tendency for hyperextension or discomfort. When starting out, you can use the gentle starting speed of 80 beats per minute. As you get used to it, you can take the speed up gradually. It's not a case of faster is better, but you will experience deeper breathing and a more vigorous effect as you take the speed up. Here you can see the maximum speed of the FlexxiCore. Only a few individuals will choose to go to this speed regularly. There's no need to feel you should force the pace. We have seen over many years working with the FlexxiCore that the key benefits occur at low speeds just as effectively as high speeds. The most important thing, whatever your age and fitness level and whatever speed you choose, is that you're able to completely relax and let go. The real benefits come when we allow our body to let go to the rhythm. The deeper we relax, the more the body can let go of the tension we tend to hold on to subconsciously in our daily lives. The speed can be controlled precisely with the dial so that you can select the optimum speed that resonates for you at any time. For example, this could be one speed in the morning and another in the evening. When your session finishes, give your body a few minutes to assimilate any adjustments in your posture that have taken place spontaneously and to enjoy the afterglow while still lying down. When you're ready, bring your feet towards you with your knees bent. Then roll over to one side so that you can use both hands to gently lift up from the floor. We have developed some additional floor exercises for you to practice after your resting period now that your muscles have loosened up. There's a separate video showing these, as well as some suggestions on variations in use with different body poses that you can try during your session on the FlexxiCore. We hope you enjoy the benefits that the FlexxiCore will bring to you soon.